importance of having customer relationships and having them in a database. And I think as I moved into the world of small business, I realized the importance of relationships. When we work in business, we have multiple relationships we're trying to manage all the time. Now, some of us are doing that through things like Gmail. Some of us are doing it through things like spreadsheets. But I think we're moving into a world where there's so much communication through all of the channels that you need some way of managing everything from one central source. So I'd like to welcome our next presenter, which is Raj, also known as Sharvin, who is an IT expert. He runs a company called IT Solutions Solved, and he's been involved in helping people automate their business system for many years. He's going to be talking about how you can use that CRM to improve your business value by keeping all your data in one place. So if you'd like to give Raj a nice warm welcome, let's give him a big applause. Awesome. Let's get Raj on the call. Thank you, Raj.
Thank you. Thank you, Ed. And thanks for the nice introduction as well.
Pleasure.
I guess I will start with this: sell more efficiently with CRM. And I guess if we all talking today, there is a reason we are in business, because in business we sell. And important part is who is out there who don't want to grow. Everyone want to grow their business, but the key is you grow the business in efficient manner. So who am I and how can I make this claim? And my IT journey started in 2000 or 1998, where I started as a programmer. I was a backend programmer. Then I came to Australia to do my master's in information systems. And after working for Vodafone for nearly 5 years, me and with my couple of friends, we decided that we're going to start a business. And I guess it was very easy in our head because we knew the technology. We had to learn quite a lot, which we did over the period of time. And now we have a couple of functional consultants who works for us. We have developers who works for us as well. Name of the game is we take away that pain of talking to the developer. We take away the pain of figuring it out. We try to solve the problem. Solving problem is the core of our business. So what is it that we are talking about? As James also said, the game is about staying ahead. How do you stay ahead? The question is how. So like if you are in business, I guess it goes without saying, your eyes, they just spot the opportunities. And we also believe in the same thing. If you identify the wave before anyone else, and if you're prepared, then you will be the rider and other people might be the one who will be watching. And I guess you want to do the same thing. It's easy to say, I want to sell, but selling with efficiency is the game. Selling is about developing that relationship. Selling is about, I think hardly there is anyone who's going to come and knock on your door in the first time and say, yes, that's it, I want to buy, done and dusted, no interaction, nothing. I think game have become where you do expose yourself, you advertise, you get more and more eyes on your business, balls on the business, and then you organize your selling part as well. If you start nurturing it, then selling becomes easier. And because of these softwares, the engagement have become much more easier. And what if there is a software who can help with all this? And the software that we're talking about is the CRM, customer relationship management. What we consider and the way we like to do it is CRM is not just a piece of the software. It is about the strategy in your business. So how are you going to take the customer from point A, where they just found you out and they just come across because of some advertisement, some word of mouth, or you sent an email or you advertise to them, and then they start considering you. And then they're going to go close to making that purchase from you. And how do you then retain them? And how do you make them your brand ambassadors? Previously, before 10, 15 years ago or 20 years ago, this software, CRMs, ERPs, they were available to large-scale enterprises only. Whereas now, because of the software as a service, CRMs are available as low as around $50. Even some CRMs you can get in $10 to $20 a month per user per month. And that's where you say, second part, selling is okay. What about selling more? How can you do it more? And how can you have that capability, the software that helping you? The first part that software can do it, and this is the reason why you need the CRM, is they can help in automating some of your processes. For example, you have received an inquiry. You want somebody or your system to send that acknowledgement email. You want somebody who bought something from you. You want the software to send, you considering product A, how about product B? You might be interested in this as well. So cross-selling and upselling automations, they can be done. Integrating with socials, I guess now half of the world lives on mobile phone. They use so much of social media that you can try to personify your client or your customer, and you can start knowing that what are the likeness of your client. And you can integrate these socials with your CRM as well, which can in turn help you in making a better decisions. And these decisions can also further makes it easy for your sales staff or you, how you can go and put that proposal or the product in front of your client. So half of the selling is get done by software and half of it you can do it. And if we can touch base again, these days, because of the software as a service, and because the software, these applications are cloud-based now, and I guess this is the scary part where it is cloud-based. Yes, there is a security required, but it also presents the opportunities. Now you can manage your sales or you can manage your business from your mobile phone. You could be just having a coffee in the cafe and you can take care of whatever the sales signals you're receiving. You can look at the reports, you can look at the reminders. It can act as organizer for you as well. Not only cafe, maybe if you're not driving, if you're parked on the side of the road, maybe in the car as well. And second, the last part, efficiency. Yes, you're selling, yes, you can sell more, but how to make it efficient? Efficiency is the part that can bring in by the software when it can start streamlining the sales process. And what do I mean by streamlining the sales process? You can divide the sales process or you can decouple the sales process in various stages of the sales, where the software can start giving you some sort of reports. It can start giving you the live reportings as well. And that's how you can see it, that how many of your sales or how many of your deals or prospects are sitting at what stage. And you can project it. Is it going to go good this month or this quarter? Or are we going to have some sort of a bottleneck where you are pitching quite a lot, but there is something that's going on with qualifying these ones. So the second part is, what if you have system helping you creating those quotes and those proposals as well, where half of the document is already ready. You just need to add a couple of line items and your proposal or your quote is ready, where it can try to provide you almost 360-degree view. Why I say 360, almost 360, because there will always be some IP that's going to be in the head of your sales staff or that you're not going to put into the software. If you don't put it, then software don't know. And these days, softwares have advanced quite a lot, where now artificial intelligence is also available, what they call it AI. This AI can can work as an assistant to you. So if you had a proposal that was going on and you were supposed to follow it up, but you didn't, you're already passing the Wednesday, that AI can remind you. It can send you a reminder. It can create a task for you. So it can try to bring you back, say, hold on, if you're going to lose it, you may as well follow this one up. So and most important part, if you have multiple team members, it can help in better team collaboration as well. That any activity that's happening on the prospects, you can be notified in the feed exactly the same way that you have it in your Facebook feeds, that you can see the activity of your friends. These systems also have these feeds where you can see what deals is going. You can set the filters as well. Let's say, for example, if there is any new deal comes in of above $10,000 or $50,000, you can get an attention of the supervisors, managers, and in it, I guess. And the last part is, what's next then? How do we find out that whether we are fit for each other or not? I could have the best software out there in the market. If it doesn't meet your requirement, if it doesn't fit with your business goals and business objectives, then it is of no good use. So this is the reason why we offer 45 minutes free consult to review your CRM journey. We do not charge for it, and we can quickly identify whether you do need some sort of a discovery session, or you will be okay with buying a software subscription and maybe some part of it doing it yourself as well. And many of the softwares, they also offer support packages to go with it, where you can buy a standard support with it. If you need some help in identifying which software is the best for us as a business, we definitely do that. We are a team of CRM agnostic. It is your requirement that's going to dictate which application you should be using. And we can implement standard processes. We can help in standardizing your processes as well. And this is the point of difference that we have with our more than 20 years of our implementation experience. We do come in and help you out. We do have functional consultants, project managers who are onshore, and then they can go back, work with the developers, whatever the customization, whatever the development need to be done, whatever integration need to be done with third-party applications, they can get it done and bring it and train you guys as well. So if you even have a little bit of idea that yes, it would be good, this software might help you, drop us hello or say yes for our appointment. We'll be happy to help.
Really what Raj is talking about is that asset in most people's businesses that they don't look after is the relationship database. And we all talk about these great relationships and how important they are for our business, but where are they stored? Are you keeping that, not just the name and the phone number, we're talking about the history. You know, how many times have you spoken to someone? What have you spoken about? What emails have they sent? If all of this information is centralized, you've got quite a valuable asset in your business. And when it goes to selling your business in the future, and by the way, if people don't think they're going to be selling in the future, that just means that you're probably self-employed, right? If you've got any consideration of exiting your business at any time in the next 10 to 100 years, you will be selling your business to someone. And if it's not someone else, you bought it. What I mean by that is the asset value is how much is your business worth on the market today. Now, if it revolves around you and the knowledge in your head, very little, right? Because it requires you to be there all the time, which means someone else buying it has a minimal value. Having a CRM, having all of the information stored over years of what you've been doing with your clients becomes an asset that has a hidden value within your business.